Hi, I'm Sebastian Sanchez, and I am a sophomore majoring in construction science and management with a minor in business. And I am coming from El Paso, Texas. So if you look at it on a map, that'll be the west tip of Texas. As for my class peers, I think it is great that we get the opportunity to know each other as well as we possibly can, because it allows us to create connections between us as students, but also to understand our differences and to know what sets us apart. Being a member of this public speaking course, I do understand that it can be a little bit dreadful to have to listen to me give a self-introduction, but please allow me to show my true colors and give this quick little synopsis and basically just address my lifeline by talking about my past, present, and my future. So everybody's past is their history, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about mine, which started off in Colombia. So yes, I was born in Colombia, South America, and that is because my mom's side of the family is from there. So after being born in Colombia, I was only there for about a year, and then I moved to San Diego, California, where I was there for about 7 years, where my brother was then born. And then right after he was born, my family and I took off to Italy, where we were there for 3 years. And during that 3-year time period, I was in Spain for 6 months. So I did get to go to school in Italy and in Spain, which was very, very different, obviously, but it was such an incredible experience to get to immerse myself in so many different cultures. And it's honestly great living in any location in Europe, because then you can travel all over Europe, and that's what everybody wants to do, just travel Europe, and I got to do that. And it was an absolutely phenomenal experience, one of my greatest memories of all time, and I did learn so much from it. Unfortunately, after that, I ended up being in El Paso, and you might be asking yourself, well, why are you traveling so much? And that's because my dad was in the Navy, so we did travel quite a bit. But when he retired, he wanted to retire to El Paso, where his family is from. And I said, unfortunately, because I don't like El Paso at all. It's not my type of city, not my type of environment. There's nothing really nearby. And by nearby, I mean like larger cities. There's no larger cities nearby. It's not close to anything popular per se. So it's not a great location, and it just wasn't for me. And the one thing that I learned from that is that I needed to work hard and apply myself in order to get out of there. And that is exactly what I did. I was able to get out of there. And currently that is what I'm doing with my life. I'm working on my present in San Antonio. Here in San Antonio, I don't have any family, so I am stuck with having to go to El Paso every few months because I do love my family so much, and I do have a dog and I do have friends, but they don't provide the same love that my family does, and they also don't cook as well as my family does, so I do go there every so often. But here in San Antonio, I not only go to school, I also work, but I not only work, I work for UTSA as well. I am a college readiness ambassador, where I work with elementary kids and middle school kids, and I basically work in community outreach, basically just encouraging kids to come to college in general, but specifically UTSA, and I also give campus tours. So all of that is great for public speaking development, but it's always this class, and that is exactly why I'm making this recording of myself. But moving on with my lifeline, time moves forward, so I'm going to go ahead and move forward into talking about my future and what I want to do. So I'm a little bit uncertain if I want to be staying in San Antonio again, because just traveling has always been embedded into me that I don't want to settle anywhere, really. I just want to continue traveling. But I think San Antonio is a great city for my specific career, because I either want to become a construction manager or a contractor. I'm just not exactly too sure. I'm still exploring the different pathways that I can take with my degree. But San Antonio is a great city for that, because it is the 7th largest city in the US. It is continuously growing, so much suburban area that construction is going to be developing in the future. So it's just a great business to be in. And then I eventually want to be able to start my own firm as well, and that's why I have a minor in business. But I do want to have an international firm. Again, traveling. But yeah, I just don't want to be stuck in one place. My ultimate goal is to be able to work and travel simultaneously at the same time. I think that'll be great. That is the goal. That is my definition of success, really. But traveling has just been a really big part of my life, and I want to continue to embed that into my future family and my current family. I want us to continue traveling and exploring the world, and I think that's a big part of finding yourself and enjoying life, really. So I'm going to continue to pass that on to my family. So today I talked about who I am, where I come from, and where I want to be. And it all started with my history, which started off with my family and the experiences that they provided me. And I learned from that is hard work. Hard work and dedication is what allows you to do all of this fun stuff. But all of this hard work has to go somewhere, and that is going to be to my success, of course. And I'm over now, actually.